right, we got everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. We'll call this special meeting to order, May 24th, 2019. We did the bids Tuesday, but there are alternate bids. And you see here, should have it on the proposal. We've got the special inspection bids. Associated Engineers out of Madisonville. Their proposal is $11,750. BFW out of Paducah was $19,700. So we just need to take action on that.
What's have we ever used Associated Engineers? And I know we've used BFW all the time.
I don't know if we used them. I know talking to RBS, he said that they're a reputable engineering firm out of Madisonville.
So they're comfortable with them.
Yeah. We just needed to, he didn't have any issues with either one of them. He just needed
Okay.
official action.
I'll make a motion to hire Associated Engineers.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Just for the record, this guy that submitted the bid on Associated Engineers is not our commissioner.
Yeah,
in the
I can
first
assure
district.
you I am not making engineer wages. I can tell you that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
If you look at the item 2, alternate bids, we approved Travis Construction. The alternate bids, the HLVS fan and the relief hood. The fan is $14,200 and the relief hood is $10,210. So we would need a approval for those 2 bids.
Okay, so I move that we approve or give that bid to Travis Construction for the alternate 1 and alternate 2.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I'm going to jump down to item 5, the new hire, treasurer, and I'm going to ask that we go into executive session real quick. I've got the panel members downstairs that I had Commissioner Collins sit in on the panel, and I know that 2 commissioners did not. So we've got some information that we want to share with you regarding the new treasurer. So.
Motion go into executive session.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And we'll go ahead and call back to order. We're on item 5, the new hire. With the retirement of Emily Martin as our county treasurer, that opened up a position, so we immediately started doing, we did an announcement. We had about 80 applications for the treasurer's position, and we had a panel in place to review about 20 applicants out of the 80, and we had 4 applicants that did very well. The panel actually selected Erica West. She's a senior accountant in Hickory, Kentucky. And she is a senior accountant with Graceland Manufacturing. She has a master's in accounting. She has a bachelor's in accounting and a bachelor's in biology. A very smart young lady who we feel has got not only the education but the personality and the experience to come in here and take over the treasurer's duties, especially this time of the year as we are finishing up our current fiscal year, getting ready to go into our next fiscal year. So Erica West is who the panel has selected. That's my appointment recommendation to the court that we would hire Erica West to take over the treasurer's duties.
So moved. And I will say I was one of those panel members, and we had a great panel. We had 2 accountants, actually an accountant and a CPA in there, as well as me with a finance background and the judge, and she was all of our number one choice. So I'm comfortable with this hire.
And she will be, her compensation will be existing compensation for the treasurer's office. So I'm really excited for her to get started. She will have to give 2 weeks' notice. I believe that's going to put her starting around June 10th.
Second the motion, Judge.
Second.
I think we got a good hire.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We will make an announcement. Brittany's here, so we'll make sure she's going to be putting out a public announcement on that hire. We'll move back up to item 3. You should have the resignation letter. This is the assistant treasurer, and please accept my letter as a formal notification that I'm resigning from my position as occupational tax administrator, assistant treasurer, and her last day will be May 31st. As she writes, words cannot express how thankful I am for the opportunity you gave me to work with you for the past 7 years. I learned a large part of what I know about governmental accounting during my tenure here. This job helped bridge the gap between my accounting knowledge and the governmental unit. I will do everything possible to wrap up my duties as occupational tax administrator before my last day. Sincerely, Brenda Edwards. With Brenda leaving, we also have on item 4, our finance officer, Karen Freeman, has got a voluntary resignation. Please accept this letter as my written notice of resignation from my position as finance officer with the Marshall County Fiscal Court. I have accepted a position with the North Marshall Water District. It is with careful consideration that I have chosen this change of employment and feel that it is my best interest long-term to accept this position. I have enjoyed working for the county over the past 8 years, and I appreciate all the opportunities I've received. I will miss working with everyone here, but look forward to all the opportunities awaiting me in my new career. I will be available to work through Friday, June 7th. So her last day will be June 7th. With that, I've got Desiree, who is actually going to be moving over to take over Karen's duties. That'll be effective June 10th. The court will have to take action on that. But I also want to be very clear on these 2 voluntary resignations. You know, the treasurer's position was put out for everybody. The 2, Karen and Brenda, didn't apply for the treasurer's position because of these opportunities. They were not terminated. I know there's folks out there that think that they were terminated, but that takes a court action. And the court did not terminate those 2 individuals. They've accepted positions that need them to start as soon as possible. If you look at the time of the year, it's June, or it's going to be June, so that's the end of the fiscal year. And we'll be starting, just like with our budget, July 1 with a new fiscal year. So the job opportunities that they have taken require them to move over as quickly as possible. So we're excited for them for new opportunities that best suit them as they leave, but it also puts us in a position where we have to find folks to come in and take over those duties. One of the things that I've always felt was important with any organization, government or private, is to have people prepared to move over to take over additional duties or positions. Just like with Desiree, she is very competent, and I'm very comfortable and confident that she will do a great job taking over those duties. So with that, because it needs a court action, moving Desiree over to Karen's position, the finance officer, is there a motion to approve that decision?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. As far as the occupational tax administrator's duties, we have asked Erica to come in as the new treasurer. With the new software that we're going to have, it's going to make some of the finance officer's position less labor intensive. But we feel that the new treasurer coming in, that's going to be her office with her staff. We're going to have her, ask her to do the duties of the occupational tax administrator, and then advise us if we need to hire somebody full-time, or if she can continue to carry out those duties. But we feel that that's going to be a decision that Erica is going to communicate with the fiscal court, or to the fiscal court, if that's a decision that we need to make moving forward. So we want to give her the ability to perform both duties in that office, with the treasurer's duties and the occupational tax administrator's duties. So I believe that's all the action items on the agenda. Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.